Hey everybody, RetroPie Guy here. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend, but it's time to jump into our weekly update where I talk to you guys briefly about each of the videos that will be coming out this week here on the RetroPie Guy YouTube channel. So we're going to kick everything off this week with a tour video of my RetroPie 256 gigabyte build. I did a video last week on the 512 gigabyte build that I put together and did really well. Everybody seemed to really enjoy that, so I wanted to focus this week, start everything off with my 256 gigabyte build tour where I just walk through all the different collections, show you guys the functions and features, as well as the overall appearance from collection to collection in this build. Both builds that I put together are absolutely amazing. Love both of them. I actually rock back and forth between the two here on my wall-mounted arcade cabinet, and each one has a different focus. The 512 gigabyte collection or card actually has more of your Dreamcast and 64, PSP, and PlayStation games, which actually take up more space, which is why we need that larger card to accommodate more of those titles. With the 256 gigabyte build, it does have a little bit of each of those, except for PSP. There's no PSP on the 256 gigabyte build, but it has a lot more older collections. So it's got more of the older stuff, which you can fit a lot more onto a particular card because the older games take up much less space than those later collection games. So I think this 256 gigabyte card has over 24,000 retro video games on it, while the 512 gigabyte card has just over 15,000. So big difference there. But it just depends what you're interested in and what your main focus when retro gaming is. So that'll be a fun video where I just kind of walk you through all that good stuff. In addition to that, I did a restoration of an original Xbox console last week and actually filmed that. I'm doing these restorations all the time now. And the original Xbox is one of my personal favorites to restore. So in this video, I do a full external restoration. So that's everything on the outside of the console, cleaning it up, restoring the plastic to its original look. I also walk through all the tools that I use to do these restorations. So I think it'll be a really interesting video when it's all said and done. I just got to edit it now. So that'll come out about midweek or so. In addition to that, I have one more Anbernic RG552 demo video using the Redream emulator on the Android side of that particular handheld. So I just have to finish editing that one. I'll put that out. That'll be a really quick video though, probably about 4 or 5 minutes at the absolute most. But it'll show you what the performance is like on that particular emulator, on that particular handheld. Last video for the week is going to be a Batocera theme video where I just kind of walk through my favorite Batocera theme. A lot of people have been hitting me up lately asking about what different themes you can get for Batocera and what it entails to actually switch those up. I actually have a video that walks through the process for adding additional themes, but when you go to do so, you actually come across a preview portion of Batocera where it kind of shows you what each theme looks like, but it's a very limited preview. So I was thinking it would be really cool to add a bunch of different themes to my particular 4TB build and walk you guys through what each theme looks like. And the first one I want to start off with is my personal favorite. If you've seen my 4TB tour video of my Batocera build, then you've seen this theme already, but this video is going to be a little bit more in depth of the theme itself and not so much the game collections that are a part of that build. So each week I'm going to try to do a new Batocera theme tour, just showing you guys around the different themes that are available. And a lot of them I haven't even experienced myself. I've seen the previews of them, but I haven't actually dove right into them and taken that full tour. So I think it'll be a lot of fun for me, and it'll definitely be a positive experience for you guys to kind of go through and have that in-depth tour of each theme. So try to do 1 or 2 a week. Until we get through all of them. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've done a similar thing for RetroPie in the past, and maybe I'll get back to that as well and show you guys around some of the new RetroPie themes that are out there, because I have been kind of putting that on the back burner for the last couple months. So there's some new stuff available that even I haven't experienced yet with RetroPie. So those are the main focuses for this week. If I have additional time to put out some more videos, I'll certainly do that, but that's 4 of them right there. Really excited about them, and I think they'll make for some really interesting content on here. So that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys have an amazing week ahead. Stay tuned for those videos. If you enjoyed this video or you have any requests, feel free to hit that like button. Hit me up in the comment section. I do apologize if you've hit me up in past comments lately and I haven't gotten back to you. That's one of the downsides with the rapid growth that I've seen here on the channel these last couple of months. It's really hard to keep up with all the comments that come in. They come in 24/7 around the clock, so sometimes they just kind of get away from me. But I'm doing my best to try to get back to people as best I can. I think I mentioned this before, but I just went over 10,000 subscribers, so super excited about that. Special thanks to everybody that has hit that subscribe button, because definitely have come a long way in the last, I don't know, 16, 17 months or so. November of 2020 is when I started, end of November. So definitely feel like I've come a long way in the, limited amount of time there, but it's a lot of fun to do this channel. I have a blast interacting with all of you guys, both in the comments, and then a lot of people hit me up by email too, so I always welcome all of that. Love every minute of it, so I'm gonna keep chugging along here on the channel, trying to grow it as best I can, but I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for the support on here. You know the drill. Hit that subscribe button if you want to stay in the loop for all future videos. Thank you guys so much for your time. I'll see you guys here on the channel.